just scared the crap out of my dog. I'm so sorry, Casey. What is going on? Matt O'Leary here with a live stream. We're celebrating today, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Rodgers is a New York freaking Jet. He is being announced as a member of the New York Jets. In just a few minutes, we'll be here reacting live. So I hope you stay for the watch party as we will react to it. I can't show on the screen the press conference at the same time. It'll get run down. So I have my headphones plugged into my laptop, which the laptop will be playing the press conference. I'll say what's going on. It'll be very, very similar to the Rodgers McAfee appearance where we all had a really good time with it. So I'll be hanging out. Oh man, what a day for Jet fans. You guys know the drill. Make sure to subscribe so you can get in on the chat. Super chats jump the line. As the great Jake Asman says, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Talking Jets, Matt O'Leary, NY Extra for bonus content. Look at this. Everyone's happy. NJ Rockets has been ready for this my whole freaking life. Let's go. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, Ryan says. Chris says, analytics off the chain. Let's go, Matt, says John. I love this. There's a couple good ones in here. Poet says a Jets quarterback hasn't gotten a single MVP vote since Namath. I'm ecstatic. We haven't seen good quarterback play on this Jets team in a long time. 2015 Ryan Fitzpatrick, Chad Pennington pre-injury, Vinny Testaverde, Ken O'Brien. Those are it's the Jets haven't had a quarterback of this talent probably since Joe Namath. The potential is just sky high. I'm almost at a loss for words. I was on with Richie. I hope you guys saw it earlier. I was on with Richie. I'm pinching myself all day today because I can't believe that this is really happening. I cannot believe it. Lee, you're a good one. He says, I'm a Packers fan and I'm pumped for you guys, man. It's cool to see. I'm putting money on a Rodgers 2023 MVP. I appreciate it. You're one of the cool Packers fans. There's been some cool ones where you have good discussion. I don't like the nasty back and forth that was going on for a lot of time. I have a good friend who's a former boss, actually, who's a Packers fan. And he's like, I think he's going to take good care of you. I said, listen, our fans are going to love him. We're going to support him like crazy. I can't wait. It's going to be such a fun season. I can't wait to be there on opening day, see him run out of the tunnel in the number 8 jersey. You know, he's holding up the number 8 today, right? With the cameras going ballistic, with the Jets helmets. I love it. Did you guys see? I'm going to keep going through the comments and stuff, obviously, but did you guys see the DAP heard around the world? I'm sure you did, but look at that. Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas, bang, dapping them up. I love it. All these videos, I can't get enough of this. Look at Aaron Rodgers coming. This is my phone background now. Spoiler alert, this is my new phone background. It's beautiful. He's here and he's gorgeous. I love this one. My longest yeah boy ever. The Woody video is great. Welcome to One Jets Drive, Aaron Rodgers. He walks in, takes the sunnies off, big smile, shakes hands with the Jets owner, Woody Johnson, gives him a nice little hug. He sees who's up next. Christopher Johnson. They pulled him out of Carbonite for this one. Robert Saleh. And last but certainly not least, our guy, the man of the hour. Not him. Not him. One more. 5 seconds left in the video. Joe freaking Douglas. There he is. I love it. Oh, good to know. John says he's joining the K show at 3:30. Awesome. Definitely gonna be doing it. Nick W. Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet. Is that loud enough? Himney says all the content creators out here. Hell yeah. It's a party today. We're smiling. We're having a good time the day before the draft. What a week for us, by the way. If you don't know, actually, I should probably do one headphone off, one headphone on, because I want to be able to hear surroundings in case I need anything with the stream, while also get ready for when this starts. There's about 9 minutes away from the Aaron Rodgers press conference getting started. It's a party. If you don't know, this week is the draft. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I will be live with Ryan and Green Bean over on Jets Talk 24/7. The draft party is genuinely my favorite thing that we do each and every year. I say it all the time, but it's true. It's so much fun. It's 3 marathon streams where we're just talking and, reacting to picks. It's going to be great. It says, I'm bursting at the seam here for this interview from AR. Come on, let's go. Also, I can't wait, by the way. I cannot wait to see what the new contract looks like. I cannot wait. NJ Rocket says, even Fitz and Chad, you were always holding your breath, just waiting for that mistake or weak throw. Yeah, with Fitz, it was the turnovers. Chad was pretty good managing turnovers, but he just didn't have the arm strength. And I wasn't 2002 Chad was probably best Chad, and unfortunately, that's just before me. I was alive, but I always tell the story. 2003, when I was 8 years old, is really when I like got it and was watching every single week and into it. So I just missed that. But Chad in '04 was pretty solid. That throw against San Diego in the playoffs, that's one of my best Jets memory. And J Rocket, we got enough dogs now. I freaking think so. I think so. Look, I'm not upset about losing Jamal because it turned into AVT and Garrett Wilson, who is I you have to imagine Garrett Wilson's a big reason for why Aaron Rodgers is here, right? As a weapon. Like it's crazy. Lee, who's a Packers fan, says it himself. Wilson has Adams potential. When you put up 1,100 yards as a rookie, number one, that's impressive. But then when you add on top of it, it was Zach, Joe Flacco, and Mike White throwing him the football. Like what, 1,400 yards is really on the table if both Rodgers and Garrett Wilson play 17 games. He has a chance to push for double digit touchdowns and like 1,300 yards, which is just absolutely nuts to me. But it's the reality. Doug chimes in with the super chat. Thank you so much, Doug. You put him up there. Minus 800 on shedding a tear during the presser. Hammer it. Yeah, you might see me get emotional, which is okay. We're all going through we are absolutely that's okay. We are pro showing emotion. This is a huge day for the New York Jets. I'm gonna be amped up. Like I said, I still can't believe that it's real. It doesn't feel real to me that Aaron Rodgers is going to be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets. Even at age 39, he's still playing at a good level. It's Doug. I'm with you, man. It's gonna be hard not to get choked up. Hennessy, what's up, dude? Rodgers is all in wearing the Jets hoodie. Yeah, I love that. The hoodie looks nice. I like the black with the white and the stripes on the sleeves. I think it looks good. Nick W says, "What a day to be a New York Jets fan." Could not agree more. We are about 5 minutes away from the introductory press conference. We're going through comments, your thoughts, and then once the press conference starts, I'll be reacting to what he's saying, and we'll just go through it together. We could have absolutely wrecked Green Bay by playing the waiting game this summer, but we had better things to do than be petty. Pay the price, got the guy. Yeah, I have no issue with the price. I think most people thought it was going to be something similar to what the trade actually was. I wasn't expecting the pick swap, but the second rounder, what's probably going to be a first rounder next year, I'm okay with. I know, right? R&R saying, "Wow, this is real." It don't feel real, but it is. Green and White Militia, what's up? He's hanging out with us. Let's go. He's pumped. I think it's gonna be the under on the Darkness Retreat. I think he mentions it maybe once or twice. I don't think it's gonna be a ton. I cannot wait for Sauce to get picks and let Rodgers cook. Yeah, I mean, also, shouldn't this theoretically help the Jets defense out as well? Because They're not going to be on the field as much. So I think it's a win-win for both sides here. Need to hydrate, get some water in me before this. NY Sports Wicker Media, what is going on? Says welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I love it. I love it. Thank you. This is a nice thank you. This is a nice present. Yeah, so for those who don't know the story, my birthday was last Friday. Me and my girlfriend went to the Islanders game, the playoff game, which they won at home, and now there's going to be a game on Friday, which is a good thing for me. But so we went to that, and she was like, "Hey, like I still want to go out to celebrate. When do you want to go?" So I said Monday. Was the difference? Nothing's going to happen Monday. On the way to pick her up from work, she works in Melville, and the trade breaks, so I had to pull over. I got off the Parkway, crossed over Jerusalem Avenue, pulled over into a parking lot, and did my video from there. So that's the story, and I could not have asked for a better day to celebrate. 2.5 minutes away from this thing getting started. I I don't know if it's on TV. Good question. I would guess SNY. But it is also on the Jets YouTube channel and Jets social media channels as well. Yeah, Tyler, good point on this, by the way. I can't believe the Connor McGovern cost. Less than $2 million for a starting caliber center is crazy. And while I think, if they moved on from him, I would have been okay with it. He's getting paid essentially backup money for a guy who's a middle of the road starter. He's okay. He's not terrible, but does Sports Center have it? They very well could. I would check it. Oh, it's on NFL Network too, by the way. So if you guys want to pop that on the big screen, and have me on, that'd be awesome. V Man, he's in here hanging out with us. What's up, V Man? He says, I am confident this year will be amazing as I am the queen of salsa will be on the quarter. There you go. He's very confident. I'm gonna take that as he is very, very confident. We are 1 minute away from the introductory press conference. Green and White says, I love these live streams. I can't wait to be eligible for it. There's enough content creators to have live shows around the clock. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Make sure to sub up to Green and White Militia too, by the way, if you haven't already. You'll get there. You'll get there soon. This is Zach Wilson's going to make his life hell, though. That was a great. Did you guys see the video, the edit of Zach Wilson saying the quote, and then it flips to Rodgers walking in like the tank top? Thank you, Johnny D. Nice Islanders win last night, O'Leary, but go Devils. Yeah, that they made it a series. I'll show the Devils some love. I thought they were going to roll over going back to the Garden down 2-0 in the series, but they stormed right back and it looks sick. Not all games are on YouTube. YouTube TV is what the is like the new direct TV package. I have cable, so I don't have to. I'm not really the best with the streaming, but it is YouTube TV is now the streaming provider of the NFL, if that makes sense. Okay, so we are now, it is 2 o'clock. We're still waiting for the New York Jets to send this thing going. There is over 6,000 people on the New York Jets YouTube channel waiting for this to go in. You can't even keep track of the comments are going so quickly, but maybe I'll do a quick little refresh on that, see if it's going. No, I'm still waiting on the New York Jets to send the thing live. I'm very excited to see how this goes through. We'll do a little Twitter refresh and see if anything is going on. They officially put it out on Twitter, so I guess we could pull that up, by the way. Let's do that. I'm just going to minimize this. The Jets, we got him. Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets. They show the trade, sixth, pick 15, pick 170. So, and then they're giving up pick 13, 42, 207, and a conditional second round pick. V-Man sent the Oh, there you go. This is what V-Man was talking about. I didn't first Afro Latino will appear on the US quarter. Okay. I'm down. Got to fix the O line, says Utah Life 86. Yeah, that's what they're getting there. The Jets, I think, will be able to do that in the draft at pick 15. I think that's what they're going to go. Either Broderick Jones or Darnell Wright is going to be my guess. Zach Rosenblatt tweeted out not too long ago, Nathaniel Hackett showing up for the big press conference. One of the reasons why Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet. Yeah, still not live yet, John says. I'm refreshed it. Still not live. They're late. The Jets are always late to these things. That always happens. They're never not late. I'm just gonna refresh Twitter. Oh, it looks like it's starting. I'm getting an advertisement on YouTube, so this thing is about to be starting. So here, let me switch the camera angle. So here they go. Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas, Aaron Rodgers in a Jets polo. Here we go. We're live. 10K on the Jets channel. Isn't that nuts? There's going to be a Q&A after this, they're saying right now. But they're going to be able to, or we're going to be able to hear from Woody Johnson, Rodgers, all that stuff. Woody Johnson's coming up to the podium. Let's hear Woody speak. Look, I'm not the biggest Woody guy, but I think you got to give him some credit for this. It does look deep fake. Woody says it's a happy day. Hard agree. Uh-oh. Did they lose the audio? Or is that just me? Oh, no, it's back. He calls him a future Hall of Famer. Duh, obviously. He is a big boy. Joe Douglas is a big boy. They're doing a little round of applause for Rodgers. So he's officially being announced as a member of the New York Jet. Welcome to New York. We're glad to have you. Amen. Okay, that was quick. Rodgers goes, I thought he was supposed to shake my hand. He's already making jokes. And he comes up to the table and shakes his hand. There's no way right now. Oh my God. Rodgers calls it a surreal day. He looks happy. He believes in the team and Robert Saleh and the direction of the team. Bringing up the offensive rookie in the year and drafting well is a big thing. Oh my God. Isn't this nuts? Yeah, this made me laugh. That was quick. And now he's going to open it up to questions, but he's excited. Let's see. Who first negative question comes from who? First question is why the New York Jets? Pretty much. They smoked us last year, so they had a good team. Okay. Wow. He kinda does, right? Samini definitely asked the first negative question. He mentions Nathaniel Hackett, which is kinda obvious, right? That's why they brought him in, Nathaniel Hackett, and bringing up Joe Douglas and the draft again, but the system. He seems to buy in what Robert and all these guys. Look at this. Hack it, hack it, hack it. Ooh. He says he believes this is a place he can get that done in terms of winning it all. Okay. Rich. Here we go. Rich Samini, baby. He's asking him if he ever thought that it wasn't going to happen. He always believed it was going to happen. Giant dick with a negative question. Go ahead. Knew it. Samini. One on the darkness counter. We got one on the darkness counter. Crazy to think bringing Gase got us JD in this year. Hackett probably secured Rodgers. Not wrong. Not wrong. Wow, there's over 18,000 people watching right now live on the Jets. Not here, obviously. We're doing okay here, though. Bruce Beck, NBC4. Oh, he's asking him about the fan base. He called us incredible and incredible and passionate. I agree. Oh, here we go. Let's put V-Man's up. I dare the top Packers YouTuber that if A-Rod wins the Jets a Super Bowl or wins MVP, that he has to dance the salsa in full salsa outfit since NYC was the birthplace of salsa. I like that, V-Man. Thank you for the support and the super chat. I appreciate you. Ooh, he said the Super Bowl III trophy's looking a little lonely. He wants to add more to that. Here comes Costello. Oh, asking him about multiple years. Here we go. This is a big one. Just going to focus on the season right now. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so it didn't really give an answer, but he's focused on the season basically and getting to know everybody on the team. Makes sense. Heard a lot about the New York media, he says with a smile. Okay, we got a more Packers geared question. He's not going to get into the specifics of that, but okay, he's saying that he wanted to be FaceTimed or okay, okay, interesting. This is a weird answer, I guess. Or not really weird answer. It was more Packers geared question. Still, chip on his shoulder, right? Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Weird, but okay. He's trolling, totally trolling. He's a weirdo, but he's our weirdo. Embrace it. Amen. Was that two? Yeah, that's two on the darkness counter. No, this doesn't feel real. It's so bizarre. He calls himself self motivated. He says he likes to go out and prove people wrong. That's his motivation. Okay, I like it. Yeah, Lee, I'm with you on that. It does feel like he's gonna always be salty with Goody for how it ended. It was an ugly end. It was definitely an ugly end. Not a chip, a boulder. Amen. I like that. Not a chip, a boulder. He talks about adding a championship with the Jets and how that helps his legacy. I mean, wow. Oh, look, there's Brandon Marshall. I am athlete, Brandon Marshall. Oh, Josina Anderson is asking if they asked him about more than playing 1 year. Interesting question. Okay. He's not going to share the conversation. Classic. Yeah, that's a fire polo. I agree, Doug. That's a great polo. Salah fills it out night. Well, look at that. Arms in the chest. I'll be here for the foreseeable future, is what he says. Still kind of answering the questions on like focusing on this year, which I get. I totally get it. He's gonna be here, he says, like for now. So it seems like he's invested in that at least, which is a good sign. Does tomorrow count? He says he's gonna be in there tomorrow. Look at that. Holy smokes. For voluntary. I love it. Yeah, I mean, right? Antoine, there he is. Question is about motivation to continue to play. Oh, another darkness counter. What is that? 3? He didn't say it though, so I don't know if that counts. Few years. I think we got him for 2, Lee. Anything more than that's gravy. Yeah, NJ, good point. He was never 90% done. You're right. Talks about the Jets fans. Love that. he could still be he could still be a jump ball threat. Not wrong. Man, he was good in the red zone in 2015, right? He's buying into Salah's leadership. I'm not here to be a savior, is what he says. I'm just here to be the best quarterback I can be and lead authentically, is what he says. Okay. Interesting answer. Oh, Rosenblatt. Here he is. Question about the New York media. Place is packed. He said they're very good at their job and excited about the opportunity to work with him. Okay. 18 years in a small town talking about Green Bay. He grew up in a small town, so this is gonna be a little bit of a change for him. He said he always dreamed about living in a big city, so I think he's gonna do well. I think he's gonna like it. All right. A couple more questions they're gonna do, and then I'm sure they'll hold up jerseys and stuff. They're doing the Brett Favre question here. I agree with this, by the way. He calls it ironic, which is true. It is very true. Talk to Favre. Okay. He talks about the transition, different coaching staff. Okay. So I'm guessing things didn't go well for Brett, which obviously he only stayed 1 year, but he's talking about the pictures. Getting into another legacy question. Winning a championship for New York question. This is a good question. This is what I wanna know. Calls it special. It would be special, which I agree. And Joe Namath. He's obviously not wearing the number 12. He said 12 is Broadway Joe, and I didn't wanna go down that path. Okay. He's gonna wear number 8. I like it. I really like that. That was a good answer. That was one of my favorite answers so far that he's given so far. He definitely oh, doesn't care, media rock star. V-Man says he picked number 8 because he wanted to be the two-time the quarterback Favre was. Oh, I like that answer, V-Man. That's a good one too. Oh, they're gonna do the photo op. Are they gonna hold up the jersey, please? Maybe? They're doing the photo op. City Burt, why draft an O lineman? JD Sal look like they can block for AR right now. 1000%. They're both jacked. Salah is freaking huge, man. I hope the stream doesn't cut away from this photo op because I want to see if they're holding up the number 8 jersey because this would be our first look at Aaron Rodgers in that number 8 jersey. Woody Johnson is getting back in the picture. Christopher Johnson, that rat is standing next to Rodgers on his right-hand side. They're going to do owners first, I suppose. And it doesn't look like we're going to get the jersey today, which is unfortunate. Look at that. Nice smile. Salah's in there now. You got the Johnsons, one on each arm. Ah, what a moment. You're right, Lee. What a moment. Thank you for being so supportive and of us here. I know you took the bitter route about losing Rodgers, but he looks happy. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the number 8. I was wrong. I was number wrong. He is holding up that number 8 Aaron Rodgers jersey in green and white. Wow. Hard not to have a smile on your face for that one, right? Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet. He has the jersey. They did the photo op. And that's that. There we go. Aaron Rodgers and New York Jet. The introductory press conference is over. I want to know your thoughts. What were your some of your biggest takeaways from it? We'll hang out for a little bit. It's when he held up that number 8, man, that's when it felt really real to me. Obviously, the press conference and this trade made it feel real, but how that was awesome. That was really awesome to see. I love the questions that he was asked and the answers from it. I can't bel wow, here we go. Rosenblatt tweeted it out. Let's pull it up. There he is, Aaron Rodgers, the number 8 in the green. Maybe they'll actually wear the green jerseys this year. I can't I can't believe it. Salvador, you're right. He looks so refreshed and happy. He does. Chris Brooks says, "Dude looks so happy." Look at him, man. Again, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I can't believe it. That was awesome to see Aaron Rodgers and New York Jet. I'm gonna keep refreshing Twitter and show you the latest because I'm sure they'll put the pictures will be out. There'll be more things out there. Um, I like the good point from our guy NYJ Matt, by the way, who says, "Not a single Zach Wilson related question in the initial press conference. Glad it was strictly Rodgers, but I'm sure in the breakout sessions he will be asked." Yeah, I bet eventually he's gonna get asked about it. Pat Dunn, someone get Christopher Johnson off the stage. Yeah, why is he on his right hand side? Why was he on the right hand side? Look, I get why, but yeah, Christopher Johnson, not the best reputation with Jet fans, and easy to understand why. Look at this. How about, I'm just gonna pull up more pictures as we continue to react. There he is, our quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, wearing the Jets logo on a polo, holding up the jerseys. How do you not how do you not get emotional, right? How do you not have a smile on your face that Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet? I like this quote. I mean, the Jets tweeted out, "I'm here because I believe in this team." NYJ Matt's the best. Boys being boys, Woody and Aaron. There we go. George says I wanted him in a suit. That would have been cool. But I like the polo. The polo is nice. He says he sounds confident when talking about the Super Bowl. Why would AR8 talk about his clipboard holder? Good question. I'm glad they didn't go into it. And my favorite, obviously, this is the full clip from it, but the respect for Joe Namath, that was awesome. I say this was my favorite answer. You understand? He gets it. There you go. Pat Dunn says Super Bowl three trophy looks lonely. Time to day drink, boys. Love it, man. Popping bottles early. Just smiling from ear to ear. Aaron Rodgers, a New York Jet. The Super Bowl trophy looking a little lonely. It is looking lonely in there. It's been a long time. He knows it's been a long time. Me too, man. I got chills. So happy we got our quarterback. It's yeah. Again, hasn't felt real. Haven't stopped smiling since I saw him put up that number 8. That just hit a little bit different. John says when I see Beta Christopher Johnson, my skin crawls. Oh no. Oh god, that's great. Yeah, Joe Maniello, my buddy from New York Newsday. I noticed that Super Bowl three trophy and it looked a little lonely. Money quote. That was a really good quote. Amen. I can't stop smiling. This is unreal. It is. Again, like it's starting to. Oh, of course, Richie from Jets Media got it. I'm gonna minimize your comment, Phil, but look at this. That happened today. This is not Photoshop. This is not an AI. It's not a deep fake. It's not. This happened. Salah, Woody, Christopher Johnson with the 1,000-mile stare, and Aaron freaking Rodgers just smiling, man. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. We'll go into your comments as well, your reactions, just how happy you are about it. Aaron Rodgers is our MVP already. First time a quarterback in his first year on a team is an MVP since 1968. Wow. Don't feel real. We got a couple super chats. We'll go to them. Dan NY says that literally couldn't have gone better. 10 out of 10 vibes. Vibes are through the roof, baby. Through the roof. Chris chimes in. I'm sorry. Truly sorry. I'm in tears. Yeah, right? It's just I can't believe it, man. This is a good one too from Connor Rogers. It's pretty awesome to hear the amount of praise Rogers has specifically given to Salah. He took this job coming off a disastrous Gase era. It took a lot of work to simply bring back belief and gaining buy-in from that building. Cool moment for him. I agree. He's a big Salah fan. I hope the game management should come along with it too. Chris, dude, I'm in happy tears. We've been losing for so long, and a player of this level wants to come here, bring us forward. Just wow. Yeah. I mean, he said it. How many times did he say it during that press conference that he's here? Because he still believes that he can play and he believes in this team. What Robert Saleh, the two guys up there, Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas, what they built, obviously they brought in Nathaniel Hackett as well. But those three guys, that's it, man. I'm chuckling to myself because again, that the Jets coach and general manager and their drafting and their team and their young players being something that attracts a guy like Aaron Rodgers to come here. Insane. Just absolutely insane. We got another super chat. Let's go down to Sean. Going to finally have a Jet Super Bowl in our lifetime. I hope you are right, Sean. 1968, 1969 season is a long, long time ago. Unfortunately, there aren't many who remember it. There's a lot of fans who've seen a lot of garbage. Look, I'm 28 years old. There's a lot of fans on here in my era, but guys like Green Bean, who, sorry to throw him under the bus, he's 50. He hasn't seen a Jets Super Bowl. We have the best moments of our fandom is championship games appearances in 98, 2009, 2010. It's time for more. Tigo. Oh, wait, I missed him. Sorry, I missed Tigo's comment. I'm going to go back to you in a second, Chris. The chat is jumping quick. What's good? How we feeling in here? We're feeling good. We are feeling so freaking good. Chris, back with the super chat. Aaron, what brought you here? Well, they smoked us last year. Best moment of the conference. That was a good moment, too. That was great. They did. They kicked their ass up and down the field in Green Bay. I usually watch games from home. That was a rare time. I was not home. I was watching with some really close friends from college who I haven't seen in a while. One a Giant fan, one a Patriots fan. But they're like, dude, this Jets team is legit. And that was the feeling all day. It's like, is this team actually that good? Brees Hall running wild, special teams play. You had the Sauce Gardner, what looked like a pick six to start off that game. Unreal. Dan says, never thought we'd be here after hiring Adam Gase. Think about, I remember, okay, here's another good one. So we just watched that together, right? Which was awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Not 4 years ago, I remember when I worked in radio, sitting at the radio station with a couple buddies. We were watching that press conference of Adam Gase's eyes going six different directions at the same time, following the taco, the whole thing, and just going, what the actual F did this team just do? That is not the feeling today. I was embarrassed to be a Jets fan that day. I am not embarrassed to be a Jets fan today. I am excited to be a Jets fan, and I am excited to see what the future holds for this team. Mr. Flashy, with the story Salah has talked about with his brother at 9/11 and that being a reason to pursue football to coach the Jets, I think a Super Bowl coaching the Jets would mean the world to him. I agree. I definitely think so. That's an amazing story. And that's another reason to add on top. I mean, if you guys have followed along with me and watched my videos, I've been asked this a few times, But I think the Jets opening day game should be Jets versus Giants, the two New York teams, Monday Night Football on September 11th, which it would be the 22nd anniversary. I think that's the move. I think the NFL would clearly be missing a really nice opportunity for this city if they didn't do that. To me, I think that'd be a home run. Yeah, that was cool. UK Jets fan says Fireman Ed gets a mention. How effing cool. How effing awesome. Yeah, I mean, it just absolutely wild that Fireman Ed gets a call out. The fans get called out in a good way too. Not a bad call out. All good things, all positive things. All the black jerseys are sold out already. Oh my god. I have so can I does anyone know someone who can convert my Elijah Moore number 8 jersey? LFG, I got a Woody from that presser. Me too. Me too. Marcus the Entertainer, thoughts on Jets possibly trading up to 10 or 11? What do we do with Corey Davis? Hearing Falcons maybe interested. That I didn't know. I think they keep Corey Davis. I would be surprised if the Jets move up. My prediction is that they stay at 15 and take Darnell Wright. I think he is going to be a New York Jet. Maybe Broderick Jones makes his way to 15. I think the Patriots snag him at 14. But yeah, just I absolutely love it. Green and White Militia says since this entire thing started, Aaron seemed way more humble than than has been reported. He really just seems like a dude. Yeah, that's kind of vibe that I get or that I've gotten so far. Here's a quote. I'm going to minimize you. It's been fun to start dreaming about running out of the tunnel. There we go. Love that. Yeah, like what Sean said, get those likes up. Like them up, baby. Leftover says, I got a white jersey better than the green, but it's not a black. I'm sure they will be in Nike stores in May. Yeah, probably. Sean wants to see Kalijah Cansey. Look, I'm not gonna be upset with that. I love me some Kalijah Cansey. Different vibe than the McAfee show. Totally different. Totally different. Greatest day in my Jets fandom. Holy shit. This is a great one, man. This is absolutely a great one. Just doing a quick Twitter refresh to see if there's anything new and worthwhile to share on here. A lot of the stuff holding up that number 8 jersey. Wild. Mr. Flashy says, do you think they would try to jump the Pats if Johnson were to fall? That's a good question. They may. They may at that point. I see the reason why I think maybe not is because I think they want picks in the first and second round, and you're probably having to give up a second round pick to get up that high. But if they value him that much more over some of these other ones, then I would do it. But I think that would just surprise me. I think they're okay with Darnell Wright. Adam says, appreciate Aaron, the person too, and his Braves. Okay. If you're raw and honest. All right. I'm not going to get into that debate on here. I appreciate the support. He is definitely genuine to himself. T-Hop to possibly the Chiefs or the Bills. Yikes. Yeah, I would hope he stays in the NFC. I don't want him going in the division. Joe S says today's like when Parcells came to the Jets. That was a good one. Gianna Rossini tweets out, Aaron Rodgers genuinely looks refreshed and excited to be a New York Jet. It's true, but it's wild that it's true. Yeah, if there's one thing Aaron is, it's himself. He's true to himself. That's fine. Sean says, would you be mad at moving up in the first for an amazing O-line or rather trade back and get another second this year and a second next year? I would rather stay at 15 and 43. I think you can I like well, obviously, it's dependent on how the board falls out on draft night, but I think you can do some damage there. Maybe you move back from 43 and you pick up a third. That might be something that the Jets would do. It wouldn't you wouldn't have to go far, maybe 10 picks back. But I don't think they're moving out of 15. I think they'd be more likely to move out of the second round pick. Kev says, "Do you think Wright shocks and pushes Broderick Jones to OT4 available to us?" I mean, that wouldn't be the craziest thing. I've seen that a few times where people have Darnell Wright a little bit higher than Broderick Jones. I'm good with either one of those guys at pick 15. Darnell Wright, I think, is more specifically a right tackle, so they'd be relying on Dwayne Brown or Mekhi Becton on the left side, which is not terrible. Who is the player you could see falling for like no reason, just how Johnson fell last year so far? There's always someone who falls every year for no reason. So I'm doing a mock draft, or I was putting together my final mock draft with trades. So if someone like if people start moving up for quarterbacks, like could Tyree Wilson start to fall? I don't think he would make it to the Jets at 15. Um Bijan because of the value at running back, maybe. I don't know. There is always someone like there was people thought Jermaine Johnson could go at pick 4, and then when the Jets got him 26. Okay, holy wait, hold on. This has to we have to pull this up on the screen. Just look at it. It's perfect. That's gonna like and a retweet. Just absolutely perfect. You saw Woody face. He is super happy. He is happy. Yeah, I mean, I think he could go. I mean, he very could go too, which would make that funny. But I don't see how the Texans don't take a quarterback, right? Phil says JSN, Kancey, Skoronski are the three I'd be most happy with, but only if we can shore up offensive line. Fair. Yeah, good question, Lee. It was oh my god. I almost said Nolan Smith, but that's who's coming out of Georgia this year as the edge rusher. It's Nakobe Dean. This is true. That is before my time. 1981. My dad always talks about that game, the Mud Bowl, and how mad he was that they left the tarp off the field. Adam says, I go to Tennessee and Darnell Wright is an absolute unit and a mauler in person. Okay. I mean, that fits the bill for what the Jets usually like on the offensive line, right? Yeah, it was Nakobe Dean. There we go. I was right. Shula did it on purpose. He did do it on purpose. You're not going to be able to tell me otherwise. Wow. What a day. What a day to be a Jets fan. Aaron Rodgers, a New York Jet. Trade up for a wide receiver. I'd be surprised. Wright's a little slow, though. Okay. I haven't noticed that, but yeah, Leo Valentine with a good one right here. Look how far we've come in 4 years. Yes, James, I think he does. Does Becton move to right tackle if we take Paris or Jones? Yes, I think that's the case. I agree here with Bear. Rodgers is going to make Garrett Wilson look great. Garrett Wilson already is great. It's going to make him look like a superstar. Just, I can't believe that's insane that this happened today. Crazy. A few more before we get out of here. Vikings fan here. The best part about all this is the Packer fans on the message boards absolutely melting down right now. Seriously, check on your Packers friends. I'm sure you're happy to get him out of the division. I'm excited for this, man. He's already great. Yeah, there we go. Joe Clarkin says, "How about the McGovern deal? Super underrated. Joe D wants to protect his new quarterback. He definitely wants some flexibility with the 43rd pick. That's exactly what it does. That is exactly what it does. They don't have to go center in the second round. That they felt like before the signing that they did have to. Now, not so much. I don't think they have to do anything. Are you doing a live tonight? What's the lineup? No live tonight. I'm gonna hop off in a little bit. I will be live tomorrow afternoon for a draft preview. Let me get you the time. I don't remember if I said 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I don't remember. 4 o'clock tomorrow. I will be live. And then the draft it starts at 8 o'clock. We will be live at 7 o'clock on Thursday. So eat some dinner in between. But yeah, love it. Yeah, I don't know what it will. Mr. Good question, Mr. Flash. He says, all the talk about the rework contract and it being incredibly team friendly. What do you think it will look like, Matt? I don't know. I really have a hard time trying to figure out what the rework deal is going to look like. Um, because how can you can't really do too much better than the $15 million this year. So maybe it's a more down the line thing. Finally have a quarterback who can throw a seam pass to the tight end. No more bouncing passes. I hope so. I really hope so. Look at this. Let's close with a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's go back to it. I think this is a good way to close out the draft stream. We were on for about a little over an hour. The draft stream for this. And let's end with this. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we do that, let's go to Dan New York. Wouldn't hate drafting Jets fan / center Whipler with Connor McGovern back. I agree. I like Whipler. I think he's a good player. Look at this. Ready? Ready for this? Gorgeous. Perfection. Absolutely perfection. That is what we're going to close out with. Aaron Rodgers smiling, holding up a Jets jersey with the number 8. Aaron Rodgers, a freaking New York Jet. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll talk to you tomorrow.